Hello. Welcome to the channel. Today's reading is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's take a look and find out what is in your energy. All right, Saggies, this is a reading that's quite visual. As you can see, you guys have known about some people in your life, right? As you come in, guys, subscribe to the channel for the new Saggies. Share the messages. I appreciate that. There are some people that I can say from some of the readings that I've done, there's some people that you guys are going to discover about the person that you were in a connection with. I don't know if it's shocking at this point. It's definitely not shocking to me, but the cards clearly are going to show you that there's definite proof that this person has a very interesting lifestyle. Now, this is only going to be disturbing for women, particularly. If you're a female Sag and you're heterosexual, your person really had a very unconventional life. Truly. Like I said, I've done so many readings in the energy where this person that you were in a connection with. The thing about this particular reading that I'm looking at is the pictures, the visuals really bring home to what and who this person truly is. Yes, I read tarot. I'm very good at it. I see what I see, even without oracle. I mostly read tarot. But the oracle cards tend to sometimes just show you the visual. And the visual of this person, this is something that they indulged in heavily. This person is someone that I feel like this may have been something in their lineage. Because we have the ancestry tree here, but I feel like this is also in reference to your protection. The evil eye is also a symbol of protection, right? The evil eye card came out, and we also see that it's about your lineage, your abundance, your happiness, your peace of mind, right? So it's all about your lineage, your family tree, and how they are protecting it from these lower vibrational energies. Now, this person was up and close and personal in your life. Yes, this person is a mature man. This person had relationships with younger men. There's a fear male, there's a mature male, there's an ice king. This person is a boss. The ice king was like a boss, somebody very detached. Now, this ice king can also be the mature person, or either the fair person. They had a short-term connection with somebody. Well, the short term, it appears that, okay, Spirit just said no. The Ice King was a short-term connection with. This is somebody they had a short fling with this boss. The Ice King is an individual that was maybe a King of Pentacles, in which this person was dealing with. They also had a connection with a fear male. Now, this fear male looked fairly young. Age doesn't really, yeah. This person is fairly youthful, I should say, a bit younger. This was their past lovers. Now, that mature male, that may be the person that you knew. You can pick the actors in this show. But in reality, the person that you were dealing with, they really had a true long-term connection. The short-term connection was with the Ice King. The past love was the female. See, these were their lovers in their past life and in this lifetime as well. So we have nothing but men on the table, on the board. Nothing but male energy. There's no feminine, divine feminine energy up here. They're all masculine. This is all masculine energy. So it clearly is showing that this person's true heart is why they worry that you would ever learn about who they truly were. Well, there's a success story for you. Once you are awakened and your ancestors show you as to who people are and what they're about, then judgment is called on them. See, judgment is called because this person had to surrender. Other words, the universe exposed this person because they were always in denial with as to who they were and who they are. The death, this is a cycle, the year of the number 9. The death is Scorpio exposing taboo things, people, places, things that people do in secret is being exposed. You can no longer hide behind the illusion, lies, multiple liars. This is somebody cloaking themselves. This here is a male. For the female Saggies, this person had multiple partners. And they were making choices as to who they would hook up with. It's disturbing as a female Sag, if you're not into that, it's pretty disturbing. But this is the reality of what this person was doing. There's a reason why the connection failed. Your protection was way more important than anything to your people, to your ancestors. When it came to relationships that you needed to trust, this was not one of them. Trust in relationships is what you strive for. There was no trust in this relationship. You guys were actually being blinded, not realizing who the person that you were with. Some people, something, I didn't catch all that. So right now, they're fighting. They're fighting the fact that they were possibly service workers. People that work for money. Like this person, I mean, they did some of everything. But I'll tell you what, as a female, a divine feminine, realizing that this person is about sex work. See, they were doing something, getting paid. And see, it's exposed. This is a discovery of this person's lifestyle. See, we have the 5 of Pentacles. They're trying to recover from this. This is definitely a person that is trying to recover from this poverty, this karma, the fact that they are looking to ask for forgiveness. And the forgiveness card came out here twice. They're looking for forgiveness. See, everything is being seen. No more secrets, no more lies, no more hidden agendas. Forgiveness twice. So this is like they're at the point where they're just ashamed and embarrassed. This person's karmic lesson. This is a karmic lesson. They've lost everything. Listen, the thing about this person's lifestyle is one thing. The other thing is when you involve someone like you. This person refused to share. It was all due to their pride. They feared. They feared that their friendships and their indecisiveness for their love with these lovers was something that they wanted to continue to do. But they persevered in Empress. It was all based on pride. So when you're a male and you have all these male lovers, pride won't allow you to speak the truth with the King of Swords, to be honest. But see, your ancestors is coming through whooping this person's ass. See, because what they did was unforgivable. Because it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. This is why they're being exposed. This person doubted that their health would ever be affected, but it has been. This is the problem. This person wanted to be free. And as an empress, they envied you as a female, as a woman, a divine being. This person envied a woman. They were really in this illusion with their imagination, regretting the fact that they didn't appreciate who they were when they came into the body that they came in. To instead focus on their purpose. No, they decided that it would be more fun to play around with the minds and the hearts of women. That would include you, Sag. This boosted this person's self-esteem. They, in turn, wanted to affect your self-esteem. That brought joy to their heart. That made this person happy. Deep down inside, they blame women for their injustice. They call and feel is unjust, that they were born a male, but having the feelings of a woman. They weren't honest with themselves, nor were they honest with you. The fact that you are disciplined and that you were blessed to be in the body of a woman is what hurt this person the most. I'm telling y'all, this person was very twisted. You were balanced. We're all balanced because we have masculine and feminine energy within us. This person was operating in that of a female, in the gestures that they perform with men. This person was someone who wanted to change who they were deep down inside. They secretly look for some pity and empathy. This would bring them, they thought, peace. No, they were running from themselves. They still feel guilt in their heart and shame. Grief, guilt, shame, and loneliness ultimately. This loneliness comes from them not having the courage to be honest and true to you. With ever and whoever they decided to be with was their choice, because we all have free will. This person tried to steal your heart, your mind, your essence because of the hate that they have for themselves. However, this person will have to pay for the choices that they've made. The choices that they made were their own choices, their own decisions to service men and to hate women, divine beings. Yeah, this person struggles with who they are. It's a lot of people out here like that. I think my last reading that I did a couple of days ago, but this reading is showing the actual visual pictures of who this person is. I never know what's going to come out in these readings. That is for sure. The thing is, we all are responsible for the actions that we take. And being that you are a divine being, there are heavy consequences to pay for that. So this person truly enjoys the company of the same sex. Now, the problem with that also is when people do these type of things and they don't have the courage to speak up and, you know, be in their truth or walk in their truth. I think the reading I did a couple of days was talking about a woman that I met that was in a polygamous relationship. She had the courage to talk about it. I didn't know her from nothing, but she walked in her own truth. It doesn't make it right or wrong, but she at least allowed anyone that would be in her space to let people know who she was. And that's all that's required of us all. Because you have no right to steal your choice, Sag. This person really, for some of you guys probably thought you were in love with this person. This is why the dynamics and the imbalance of the connection was always the way it was, because this person never really truly had love for you. So they really owe you and your ancestors a great big apology. Because they could have, for some of you, affected your health. You understand there's all type of long-term conditions that can shorten the path of an empress being involved with this kind of low vibrational energy, all due to their indecision and their perseverance and their lust for men as a male. Here we have a mature male. So these men are over the ages of 25. All right? They're adults. So their karma is now they sit alone, fighting the fact that the hidden secrets have been exposed. And if it wasn't for you walking away or being pushed away or guided to move away, this person would still be living in lust. While you walk in love, this person, based on the other readings, is still trying to build a friendship with you. Now, however, you guys should know better. This is a liar. This person has multiple personalities. They do. They don't know which way is up themselves. They have no clue as to what is up. They will never change. They don't want to change. But the universe has come in and made a bold ending to a person who thought they're playing and juggling between you and men was something that they could continue to do and call it love. Now, they had to surrender. The tower moment has come out multiple times when it comes to this person. And this is a year where all lies, deceit would be exposed. Let's get the mindset of this mature man. Tell us about the mindset of this mature man. Oh, love. I love you and I only want to add happiness to your life. This is what they're saying. Remember, the last card I just showed you guys was love, right? They're wanting to tell you that they love you and they want to add happiness to your life. I don't think so. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Well, this person doesn't practice nothing except for chaos and looking for some sort of support. Remember, they were in the Knight of Pentacles. So this person was someone that sold themselves to men and women, but mainly men. They did this to support themselves. I'm here to support and elevate you. No, they're here to add chaos and confusion in your life and deceit. This is why they're acting friendly. If this person comes back in your space, they're an imposter. I'm telling you and showing you who they are. They were doing things because they were greedy, right? Everything about this person was based on greed, obsession, addiction, toxicity. Now their health is being affected. As a chosen, you are being warned about who this person is, all the way down to the deepest part of who this person is. It's necessary for chosen ones to be awakened, because it can affect your health. That card keeps coming out. So this is a signal and a sign to let you know who this person really is. And this card keeps coming out. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Cups. So this is about a person having certain desires and loving what they're doing. So this person says love. This is their way of love. The problem is when they were with, what sign was he? It really doesn't matter. It's the person who you were with. This is trusting your intuition, having the courage, you as a Sag, to understand and hear what I'm saying. It doesn't feel good to believe that someone that you were with. Be grateful that your health has not been affected by this kind of energy for some of you guys. If you're new in a connection with someone, do what you need to do to protect yourself. Tell me about the fair male. They could be, they could be any sign, really. They really can be. Support, obligation, see? Okay, see, the fair male was there for support because somebody was obligated to them. Remember, I said this person did some things for money. This is why they reconnected with this person. So the fear male, it appears that the fear male was there to get money. So it's like male prostitution. Yep. So in other words, your person, I'll say whoever, I told you guys, just use your intuition. Because the thing about this person, this is a mature male. This person was somebody that had this past lover with this fear male. But this was a past love for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys. This person supported this person. It was like an obligation. So it's like a deal. You know how people have relationships, they pay people, friendships. Again, we're in the age of Aquarius. So it was like this person, like friends and lovers, gave for pay, that kind of thing. It's like an obligation. This person, the fear male, seemed to need the support of this male. Let's find out about the past love, because the past love is you guys coming out in a crossing position, which is, for a lot of you guys, you're not in this connection with this person. Past love. The mature male, the card came out on top of that person. Then, I have to get this off my chest. Some of you guys may be feeling like you have to get this off your chest. This person also feels like they want to tell you, because this person is still in the energy where they want to come back. if you pay attention to the readings, this person is kind of watching and studying you guys. They want to get it off their chest because they're experiencing karma. Now they want you to trust them. It's too late to trust them now. They're already exposed. They denied who they were to you. This is against, this action is something, and the way this person moves, it's really a law against that. Really. It's just not a balancing thing when it comes to, how can I say this? Like spiritual law. Okay, it's spiritual law. This person went against spiritual law. When it comes to the Aquarian age, remember, guys, people will be doing some of everything. This person was very greedy. So they, again, was a male prostitute. They were getting money with multiple lovers, from multiple lovers. Abundance. You see the she cells? So it's like they were making money. This was this person's thing they did. So now they want to talk to you about it. We already know the fear male was doing this for money, for themselves. According to the energy, it was short term for some of them, but it was a time frame in which they had these connections. Let's talk about the Ice King. The Ice King is a King of Pentacles. This person may have been a King of Pentacles and an Emperor. They could be any sign. That's kind of why I don't want to really say that. But I know for sure this person's a boss, which would make them a King of Pentacles. So they were with the King of Pentacles, the fear male. Tell me about the Ice King. Jumped out. Oh, desperate. Revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Oh my goodness. The Ice King. Guys, listen. This sounds like obviously a triangle, but it sounds like there was revenge. This Ice King somehow wanted to get back at you. Remember, guys, these readings are about you. They are. You are involved in these readings. Although you're not out here, I feel like you guys are the past love, past life. Because the past life is a generalization of you and past lives returning back in this lifetime to deal with the same stuff. This is why you need to know these things. It is not to hurt you, it's to inform you. It's to help you to evolve, to grow. Not to put your head in the sand, to understand that people are literally living like this. Guys, go look at the reading I did. I think yesterday, 2 days, I do so many readings. And it was talking about someone that I'd actually met. It was a female. What is it? Unhealed Scorpio is who I'm dealing with. Okay, so but this here, Scorpio. This Ice King is someone that wants revenge against you and or the people that are involved. If this Ice King is somebody that happens to be your lover or ex-lover, or it could have been a friend that knows this person. There's so many dynamics. This person was desperate to get revenge back on you and or the person that you knew. Because you're involved in this, Saggies. You have to think in your mind. You know incidents. Just think to yourself. Because there's a number of people up here. Some of these people you may know indirectly. Some of them you definitely do know. Some of them you had a sexual relationship with. That's why the energy is coming out. Because otherwise it wouldn't come out. There's a person that's an Ice King. This person is somebody that's successful. They are a leader. They're a boss. They are a boss. Whoever this person is, this Ice King had a short-term connection with the fear male and the mature male. They were all lovers. An entrepreneur, detached and cold. This person did this kind of shit to get back at you. and the person you know. So it sounds like you guys knew this King of Pentacles, this possible King of Pentacles, was somebody that may have gossiped. I'm going to pull some readings out, but it was for revenge. So they did it just for the fuck of it. It sounds like to hurt you and that person. So they did it for revenge. The fear male did it for money. The mature male claimed they did it for love. So if you were with the mature male, that person, and the combination, all of these people has something to do with you, whether you know it or not. There's a storyline behind each of them. Let's just say your connection was with the first person. They say they did it for love, to have these relationships. They were in love with these men. However, this male was doing it for money and out of obligation. Obligation to who? Probably to themselves, for money. Maybe this person paid, this mature person paid this person. So they were obligated to do something because the King of Pentacles came out. Gaslit. So this sounds like a whole hot mess with all these men. Sagittarius, I often tell you guys to be so appreciative and thankful that you have ancestors that love you. They make sure that no one is going to get away with anything when it comes to you. That is what I see here. And I love it. Personally, I love it. Cyrus B, he's a fool. I don't know who that is. So let's just find out some information, because I'm going to pull something. Let's see what else you need to know. Let's pull some tarot. So we know that the mature male was someone who did it for love. They all had their different reasons for being in these relationships. Again, the other person in the middle and you. This would be Sag. These were past life lovers. In the past lovers. For you, it's about venting. So maybe after hearing all of this, tell me about the past life love. Here we go. I told y'all this was you guys, the Nine of Pentacles, a single female. Tell me about the mature male. Okay, so this person is waiting on you guys to return. Okay, tell me more about this, because I want to see something when it comes to this past love. It jumped out. Past love. Who is this past? See, it's you. The past love is you. You're somebody that's abundant and successful. Okay, you're somebody that's blessed. Sounds like children. Who? Oh, you mean their behavior. So, let's find out about this fear male. No, this is actually very serious. This is not children here. These are men, grown adult men. And because we are in the Aquarian age, you have to understand that people will be doing all type of stuff. Oh, love. And to move forward. So this fear male was looking to fall in love, or was in love, and they had to move on. Remember, this is how this is what was going on in the connection when you were in it. This fear male is somebody that's in love, want to get married, wanted to move forward and get married. What? Oh my goodness. So the fear male wanted to marry somebody. Y'all, it's not funny, but it's true. You know, certain states, certain countries allow men to marry men. And the fear male, now the age of the male, the fear male, I don't know. I'm just looking at the depiction of the picture. The depiction of the fear male looks rather young. How old he is, I don't know. But he could just as fear he could it just as easily be just a fair-skinned person. His age, I don't know. But overall, he's lighter than, I would say, darker. So for that person, they wanted to get married. And we have the Ice King that was doing everything just for the pure fuck of it, for revenge. Why was the Ice King up? Yep. Okay, so because they broke up. He wanted revenge because things didn't work out, the Ice King. Now, like I said, you guys, the Ice King sounds like somebody who was trying to get revenge toward you and everybody involved. But because things didn't work out for them, this was their angle for doing it, for being in it. I don't know if they wanted you as a woman. Like I said, it seems like there's a thread here. Tell me more about the Ice King. Yeah, see? Because they wanted to keep some kind of connections going. They wanted things to keep moving forward. Maybe they wanted to talk to you. They wanted to say something to you. Tell me more about this Ice King. Because it ended. Y'all must have knew this person, the Ice King. Is some of you guys, this person wanted revenge because you ended a cycle with them. They wanted to start a new beginning. They said that they wanted revenge because they felt like something happened between you and them that they didn't deserve. Whatever happened between you and that person, you and that person, there was no connection anymore. So it's like, it sounds like this Ice King is somebody you knew. If this is the person that you were with, this person did something with one of these people to get back at you because they must have wanted you. You're a female. This person wanted you. It's crazy how this all sounds. But this is what I see here. So it's like they did a revenge thing. That Ice King. Let's talk more about this mature man, and we're going to get out of here. But this all stems from the Nine of Pentacles because you are somebody that is blessed. Spirit wants you to focus on your future and not look back at any of this. You are the gift overall, period. Tell me more about this mature man. You're being protected and guarded from this person. Yeah. See, they're in their emotions. They know that Spirit is keeping you from this person. See, they wanted happiness. It's about love with that person, supposedly. Past. They wanted to move forward. They wanted things to be successful. But it's like your ancestors are standing up for you against this person because now they want to achieve some sort of success to return back to you. They kind of want to overcome this. It's almost like they want you to just sweep this shit under the rug. That's what that person wants to do. Anything regarding the fear male for the Saggies? You're being protected. I'm telling y'all, y'all being protected. This person here, this person is, Spirit is protecting you away from this person as well to keep harmony and some sort of balance and peace in your life. If this is the person that you were with, this person wanted to marry you. This is what's going on with them. This is why the Ace of Cups is here. They wanted to marry you. These are down low men, period, y'all. If you're, telling, this reading is really specifically geared toward the Saggy women. He's just a joke to me. Because this is your Arcana card. This is the ancestors, your angels protecting you from that female, from all of these people. Because they wanted to marry you. The problem is this person deals with men. But this is why you were guided to move on. You have to understand empathy. So he's looking for some sort of empathy. You Sagittarius females were guided to be away from these people. If you see the hearts of how these people are, they're very dark. They're very dark. Sinister. They have different reasons for wanting to be back in your space. This person wanted to marry you. Now they're all in love. But you were guided to leave this person so that you could have peace and harmony and true love in your life. Not with this person here at all. None of them. They're protecting you. As you notice, you see all this protection? Nothing is going to work out for you with these people. This one has revenge in their heart, and they're desperate to try to get back at you. Revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So that means that there's something that happened between you and that Ice King that you cut this person off. And they didn't like it. Because they're saying it's not their fault for whatever happened between the connection between you and that person. So it tells me that this person has a connection to one of these men, both of these men, that knew you. It's kind of like, say you are with one of these people, right? You're with one of these people. And one is a guy that you may not have had a sexual connection with, but they knew that guy. It's that kind of energy. Because they're saying, see, with the 9 of Swords, wanting to apologize. But because you won't accept their apology, they want to get back at you. Yeah. They want to manifest you. They want things to come back and maybe build again a connection with them. Once people are discovered and they're left out in the cold, it's up to you how you decide to use your power when it comes to your life and your stability, your home, who you're going to let in your home. Are you going to walk away and leave behind these past connections, or are you going to allow them to return back with all this, these thoughts of trying to change your mind and you missing an opportunity of finding true love, new love, somebody that you can build with, grow with, somebody that's passionate about true happiness in the form of male and female, yin and yang, not someone who regrets hiding who they are and now they're receiving karma. That's what this is about. So these people will try to come back in hoping and believing that karma will be wiped away because of who you are, because of the good juju you have. That's the read, Sag. 43:55. We're out of here. That is the reading. This person has, these people, I should say these men, are all struggling and they're all dealing with karma in their own way because of their deceit and deception in your life that they brought to your life. Let me get the angel cards and we're going to close out. Let's find, where's those angel cards? Here we go. No, these aren't the ones I wanted, but I'm going to pull these anyway. See, it's all about romance. Where's those cards? Oh, there they are. In closing, Spirit, what is it that Sag needs to know about this energy and what they need to do? Spirit is telling you it's no need for you to worry. No need to worry. That's why they're here. That's why they're here, to protect you. You notice each person when it came to you, because you came out as the Nine of Pentacles, somebody with good juju, somebody that's blessed. This person is secretly wanting to have happiness with you. Each of these people want something from you, from your past. They want to overcome this lie, this illusion. See, the shock is you know who these men are, who they are. This is a tower moment. This is unexpected. They've been doing this for quite a while. They didn't expect you to know. This is why judgment is called, because they weren't worried about you. They're worried about you now because they understand that karma is on their heads. They're all in the Five of Pentacles. Some of them lost their jobs, their home. They've lost a lot. Anything else? Okay. Take action. There's no need to worry. Okay. The ancestors have taken action on your behalf for these people, against these people. And it's the karma. It's everything that could ever go wrong with these people or happening. And it still isn't over. It's not over. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop until justice is served. And listen to your intuition. So remember, these are people that are still secretly watching you. Go watch the last 5 to 10 messages and you're going to see the buildup of what these people are doing. Now, your ancestors came all out with it, showing you visually. For some of you guys, I imagine that's why the reading came out with all of the male figures, to show you. Because I remember the reading that I did talking about the polygamy or whatever. Somebody said something to me. I can't remember what they said. But sometimes some people need visualization. But even without that, listen to your intuition. You'll know. Whether you accept it or not, it doesn't change the outcome of who these people are. No, I want a straight man. Right. This is why you're being told. Because people hide behind masks. I mean, the Aquarian age. This is why, okay, this is why Spirit is telling you, you really have to do and work on yourself and trust your intuition. In these times, yes, you really got to work on trusting your intuition, because men are hiding who they really are. They're not revealing who they are. Women have to be very careful to protect themselves and wait for their soulmate. You know, a lot of people are out here trying to find an easy way to live. Remember, the female was doing it for money, out of obligation. Remember, I showed y'all the card. Getting to know each other. Yeah, you need to get to know people very well. Tanya. Hello, Tanya. Hi. Tanya, I'm about to close. Put your notification bell on, Tanya. And Spirit says, through it all, stay optimistic about your love life. You see, it's just a matter of learning the truth. Overall, guys, you've seen how these cards fell out. Your soulmate. Even though you've gone through something you're learning something that's can be devastating. If this is the first time you're hearing about the people and the person in your life, this is who they are, it can be a shock to the system. But they want you to get to know people, even your soulmate. Get to know that person very well. All right, that's the reading, Sag. That's everything. Final card, and we're going to close. And I'm going to pull an angel. An angel card. 0505. An unexpected shift. Yeah, this is unexpected. This person didn't think that this would come out because they've been doing this for so long. But this is because we're in the year of the number 9. And 1010, it's up to you. The 1010 is really a new beginning and a new start. This is a gift from the universe. This is a gift from your ancestors and angels. You get to start all over, but it'll be up to you. 6747. That's the read, Sag. The change. It's up to you. They're saying you can change all these 5s. And the 0 references to a new beginning. That's a blessing. That's truly a blessing. To take a chance. All the 0s are talking about new beginnings. So it's up to you guys. You don't want to stay stuck in this energy because you have intuition that's very, very strong. They're saying use it. This is the second time the intuition card came out. Right? And hold on to your vision of finding true love. Because a lesson has been learned. 9999. That's it, Sag. Thank you for thanks for stopping by. And remember, all through this reading, you were protected. They're showing you. These people can't come back into your life unless you allow them to. That's the reading, Sag. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.